Stop, start. What the heck happened to the camera and why is it all the way over there now? That is a fun question for the chat. I literally taped the table to the floor. How is that even possible? Can I... There's a pan? Haha! Technology. What it's here for. Alright, so Isaac is starting us off with his Genesect V in the active and going for the Cram-O-Matic here, discarding a choice belt and hitting heads on it, searching out his deck for one card of his choice immediately. The sheer audacity that Mew has. So taking a look at Genesect as well, let me go ahead and pop him up on the screen for us, chat. Genesect V, the biggest enemy of this deck. Actually, no, the biggest enemy of the deck's a Meloetta. But this card comes very second to it. Fusion Strike system, once during your turn, you may draw a number of cards, or you may draw cards until you have as many cards in your hand as you do Fusion Strike Pokemon in play. So you usually have 6 Fusion Strikes in play, is the idea of this deck. And it's just that. So you're going to play your hand down, and then say you have 4 Fusion Strike Pokemon in play, and you have 1 card in hand. You can now draw 3 cards, and say off of those 3 cards, you hit another Genesect, now making it so you have 5 Fusion Strikes in play, and then you just can keep doing it over and over again, up to 4 times in a turn because of this Genesect. It is absolutely broken. This is probably a big reason why like cards like Scoop Up Net and stuff very much specify you can't use it on Vs and stuff like that, because that would just, can you imagine a world where you could use like Scoop Up Net on this, or like if Super Scoop Up was in this format or something like that? Can you imagine? So here comes a Mew hitting the board. Alessa Sparkle, there it is, the card that just should be banned into the sun, but nope, this card's fine, I guess. 2 Fusion Strike Energies coming out, attaching him to his Pokemon in any way he likes, 1 to the Meloetta, 1 to the Mew, and then attaching the choice belt, or sorry, the choice belt to the Meloetta, and we're going to Fusion Strike system for 4 cards here. And Isaac hoping to find find that other Fusion Strike energy and a couple power tablets just to knock out this Arceus. So we have hoping to get to 210 damage, and we'll be at 240 with the choice belt, and that just knocks it out. So Isaac is literally hoping to find the Fusion Strike energy, and that's it here. Yo, I listened to the EP in full today. It's a banger. Which EP? And Rotom Phone. Let's see what this nets Isaac. I mean, Isaac can just get one of these Ultra Balls here and then just draw and search his deck for another Genesect, dude. Like, this deck is unreal. So hard decision here with these top 6. And it looks like Isaac is opting to take that Ultra Ball. Oh, thank you so much, Jacob. That means a lot, bro. I don't know when we're dropping it, because DistroKid is not uploading it to Apple Music, and we wanted to make sure the album's uploaded to Apple Music and Spotify before we start like dropping it everywhere and like talking about it. Also, the Spotify profile, like, we can't change it. It's technically already on YouTube. Huh. Hey guys, my band dropped an album after 2 years of not doing anything. Alright, and here's another Rotom Phone. Battle VIP Pass. Yeah, that album's really good, man. Alex, like, oh my god. Alex popped off. Make sure the music's still playing. god, chat, and this right here is why this deck's a problem. I got up just now because I was like, wait, isn't it past Isaac's first turn? Because I was looking around and doing other stuff with the computer. And sorry. Oh, I don't know if that peaked hard. I'm using a mic. Oh my god, it did. Yeah. This mic isn't my mic, chat. I'm borrowing it from Brendan Clark. And oh, now I'm too low. Come on. You can never win with these things. People out here saying 4-phone are bad. No, bro, for real. Like, I'm sitting here thinking that Isaac's on his second turn right now, but no, it's still turn 1. And he finds all of... Oh my goodness. Is that... If the Fusion Strike energy is in that pile of cards, well, we're going to hopefully find out this Cramomatic here. Let's see what happens. Hits the tails. Does he have another one to go with it? Escape Rope. Bringing up the Duraludon. Finds the next Fusion Strike energy. And the only other cards we have in hand is a Power Tablet and a Mew. So right here, I believe this is where Isaac is going to announce the knockout. Hey, what's up, PJ? Welcome to the chat, man. Power Tablet. And there is a knockout onto that Duraludon V after a very, very, very long turn 1 from Isaac. Mew making things happen. Yeah, absolutely at that moment. So, Mew doing Mew things, showing why it's the best deck in the format. It's saying, weakness who? What's a Gengar? What's an Arceus? But, I mean, the other side of the coin, haha, with Mew here is that you can just flip tails and whiff all the cards you need that are necessary. But Isaac here just not whiffing, unfortunately, just getting everything he wants. Unfortunately for Jason, obviously, you know, fortunate for him because he's winning. But yeah, lots of draw from Mew, essentially flipping the whole entire idea of the Pokemon TCG on its head, making it so that Pokemon are the ones drawing you cards instead of progressing your board state, and like supporters are now playing energies for you. You know, it's very weird. It's a very weird world. Ultra Ball, Jason using that beautiful League Cup art. And let's see what he could find. Ban Mew so Pokemon can be fun again. I wouldn't say ban Mew. I would say just hit something. Hit the Meloetta or hit the Alessa Sparkle. That is literally the only reason why, like, I think the deck would be still just as tier 1, but you know, it would be a lot. You could actually get a turn to play without it. You know, you're just getting bazookaed by a 1-prizer. Just my goodness. And the ArceusSTAR coming out from Jason's deck. We now have access to Starbirth. Or you could be like me and beat Mew by not playing at all Keck W. Factual. That is the forehead take. Very good. And ArceusSTAR, we know what it does at this point. For anybody just not getting here that might not know what it does and you're trying to get into the Pokemon TCG, this card's broken. ArceusSTAR, look at that Starbirth ability right here. This is what Jason's using right now. Searching his deck for up to 2 cards and putting them into his hand. Then shovels his deck. No drawback whatsoever other than the fact that he can't use this ability anymore. You can only use it once per game. So the idea here is find the 2 cards that are going to sculpt your hand back to what you need in order to keep playing. So if I'm Jason, I want to find a double Turbo Energy and probably a Pokemon to bench. Another Quick Ball. Or sorry, Ultra Ball. Finding us Duraludon V. And then Single Strike Mustard. Getting out the DuraludonVMAX. Very cool card. Thanks, Kanye. Oh no, I don't have Mustard saved. But Mustard, Single Strike Mustard, playing similar to the Hidden Ball Trick cards, saying that you can only play this card if it's the last card in your hand. But the cool part about this one is it says search your deck for a Single Strike Pokemon, put it onto your bench, draw till you have 5. Very cool. Thanks, Kanye. Hunter is a brave soul, playing Suicune with me around. Yo, usually, yeah. I should have teared a little to think that I'm not playing SLC, but still playing in 2 more regionals in this format. Yeah, dude, I really wish I was going to SLC, but I couldn't get the time off and the funds allotted in time. But Indianapolis is something I'm looking where I want to go to play potentially. That'd be a lot of fun. Or if you know there's any casting opportunities, but we can't, you know. Any of those grassroots streams. If anybody's doing a grassroots stream for that event, for Indianapolis, someone tell me, please. Alright, and Arceus V-Star using Trinity Nova. Dealing damage, knocking out this Meloetta, going down to 5 prizes, and searching his deck for 3 energies, putting him onto his benched V. Looks like he put him onto the DuraludonVMAX. Jason moving down to 5 prizes. Isaac still sitting with 4. So Isaac now pivoting into the MewVMAX. And Boss's order to bring up the other Duraludon V. And let's see. Alright, we're going to use Fusion Strike System to draw up to 5 here. Isaac hoping to find next energy. Cramomatic. Cramomatic's good until you flip tails. We see the Winding Tower. We see the Echoing Horn. Okay, so there is a second Fusion Strike energy already in Isaac's hand. Rose Tower. To draw up to 3. Quick Ball sending away Alessa Sparkle to find himself another Pokemon of his choosing. Let's see who we go with this time around. I could only assume, well, probably the 4th Genesect or another Meloetta it's looking like. Or the Oricorio. Many options for Isaac here. Finding the Oricorio. Adding it to his hand, not benching it immediately. Oricorio with that Dance of Zeal, I believe that is the name of the ability. Lesson in Zeal. All your Fusion Strike Pokemon take 20 less damage from your opponent's attacks. You can't deal more than 1 Lesson of Zeal, or you can't apply more than 1 Lesson of Zeal ability at a time. So next Fusion, this is essentially another Fusion Strike Pokemon to put in play. This also makes so Mew takes 20 less from incoming damage via G-Max Pulverization and or Trinity Nova, making it only do 180 instead of 200. Cramomatic coming out again. Isaac is 3 for, I think, yeah, 3 tails on those so far. Power Tablet, we're doing 30 more damage. So it looks like Isaac is going to opt to just use Genesect's attack here, that Techno Blast, for 210, but it's now doing 240 damage. Free retreat off of the MewVMAX, insane. And then Cross Fusion Strike is going to copy Techno Blast, if I'm not mistaken. It's 240. We'll get the knockout onto this Duraludon. I believe... I don't know if that was Max Miracle or Techno. Okay, 120... 180? $210. Chat, what was that? Techno? That wasn't Techno. Oh, but Dawn takes 30 less, right? Or something like that. Yeah, he takes 30 less, right? I thought he had to have the metal attached for that to apply, but no, it's just static. Okay, I knew that. So 210, missing it by 10 damage. Okay, something gross Isaac could do here too is deal his 200 here, or 200. He dealt his 210 here. Well, no, now it's a Don Max, so that's out of the question. I was gonna say you could like fortuitous drop to win the game that way. Whatever the attack on the Oricorio is. Yeah, but DuraludonVMAX has 1,000,000 health, so. And this is where Isaac probably has to start saving up the... He's gonna use his last 2 tablets to, hopefully... Actually, his idea here probably is knock out this Duraludon using Max Miracle, because he has to be able to swing through the ability. And then the ArceusSTAR will be his final knockout. Because I don't think even with power tablets, yeah, he only has 2 left at his disposal. So he can't actually Max Miracle to get a high enough damage output to knock out the Duraludon in one shot. He could 2-shot it, but yeah. Okay. So we're still looking at Jason's turn right now. He is inspecting Isaac's discard pile to see all the resources he has. He's probably counting those tablets mostly to see, like, okay, so what is Isaac's plan going to be here? But I think the line of play is to knock out this active Duraludon and then have him knock out an ArceusSTAR to win. But in Jason's favor, so for Jason's side, he's sitting at 4 prizes, so he just needs to take 2 more knockouts is his plan. So take out the things is his plan here is to take out the things that draw cards, but also he bossed and passed his turn too. He did not have the amount of energies he needed to attack with the DuraludonVMAX, so with no way to switch or anything like that, Jason just had to pass here. Yo, what's up, Joker? Gas Lord himself. So now Isaac wanting to find a way to remove this Genesect V from the active. It does have a hefty retreat cost of 2, if I'm not mistaken. If it's 1, I'm gonna cry. Okay, yeah, it's 2. So this hefty retreat cost of 2. I'm assuming Isaac probably does play at least 1 switching card of some kind. If not, oh, he does have the escape rope. He had the escape rope, but he burnt it early, so I don't know if he's playing 2 of them. So Isaac might just be trapped here in the active on this Genesect. Oh, but we see... Is that an energy switch? I don't know what that is. Old Cemetery. Now, any Pokemon that attaches energy to a non-psychic Pokemon takes 2 counters. And wow, Isaac sacking the switch. MewVMAX doing MewVMAX things. Double Turbo coming down onto the Mew. And chat, remember, Isaac still hasn't supported yet. So peeking at his hand, we do see Echoing Horn, so we can res something back to take a quick KO onto it. Boss's Orders to apply pressure somewhere else. But I'm pretty sure Max Miracle just does take the knockout here on MewVMAX. So Max Miracle. Isaac gonna take himself 3 prizes, moving down to just 1. And let's see how Jason responds. Isaac kind of looking like he has a checkmate set up already in his hand with the boss's orders ready to go with the Echoing Horn. He does have only 1 prize left to take. And this is the classic checkmate scenario where it's like, yeah, you have 2 Pokemon perfectly set up with energies already ready to go, so if you knock out this active, I have 1 already powered up ready to go, and that's the craziness of this deck too, because it can just copy something else. Double Turbo making it so it does 20 less damage on the bench at the moment, but he could just Echoing Horn, res an ArceusV, Guzma, or sorry, Boss's Order it, and take the KO there, like, and sacking his last 2 power tablets. Alright, so we're back on Isaac's turn. This Mew has a lot of damage. Let's see, does he have the victory here? Man, that's another thing too that feels bad about the Mew matchup. It's like, when you lose to Mew, sometimes you're just like, dang, dude, I only knocked out the Meloetta. But... and, I mean, you even saw that he was flipping tails on these Cramomatics, and he's still staying in the game. That just goes to show that, like, this deck just has so much power going to it. And, yo, Joker with the sub? Thanks, bro. Thank you for not subbing to Ninja this month. Really appreciate it. And also, chat, if you want to support your favorite streamers, you do have, if you have an Amazon Prime account that gives you access to Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime gives you 1 free sub once a month to a streamer of your choice. If you like what you see here, please consider subbing to my channel. I am trying to build this tournament up as big as I can get it, and any little bit helps. Ultra Ball from Isaac, discarding the Battle VIP Pass and the Echoing Horn. Not in deck. What is going on? Genesect still in Isaac's hand? I mean, I don't really see the issue here, right? So we're gonna boss up the V-Star. Or Echoing Boss. So there's the boss. And I believe, yep, okay, so we're going to Fusion Strike System again. Isaac doing a whole entire math quiz in his head right now to figure out how many more cards he can safely Fusion Strike System out of the deck and how many more knockouts he can take, or how many more swings he can do with this, before the game's over. So right here, let's see, 120, 180. He copied Technoblast. And now this actually seals up the deal. Unless Jason just busts out a freaking Sharon's Care, now this is a little bit of checkmate because Isaac had double Boss's Order in hand. Someone Dark Pulse already? Yo, give it like, yo, Turbo, how many more months until we get that set? Or anyone? How many more months till we get that set? Before Joker could start announcing Dark Pulse again? Alright, GMAX Pulverize coming out. Isaac draws for turn. Boss's Orders comes down onto the table if I'm not mistaken. Flicking his counters. Boss's Orders, and there it is. Takes the game. And Isaac moving up to 3-0.